So this is a private conversation turned public, and the reason why I decided that I wanted to turn my camera on is because I feel like this would be really helpful for someone to hear. I understand that my walk of life may be different from someone else's walk of life. However, we all tend to have pretty similar life lessons. And also, I just feel like this is just a beautiful moment for me because I feel like we go through life feeling almost like we need to fit this perfect mold that society's expectations try to put on us. And oftentimes, a lot of people tend to go through this lifetime without learning themselves, their true identity, what resonates most with them. And there comes a time where you have to sit down with yourself, acknowledge the person that you have been, reflect on those parts of yourself. And it's almost like you have to go through the process of unlearning the person that you thought you were, unlearning the habits that you've created, unlearning the environment that you grew up in, unlearning the mindset that society tries to put on you, the limiting beliefs that you may have set on yourself or that others may have set on you. And honestly, once you strip yourself of all of that, it's almost like you feel naked. You feel like, damn, am I who I thought I was? The characteristics and the labels that I've taken on, you start to question, was that ever really me? And once you go through that, at that point, I feel like that's where you die in life almost. The person who you thought you were, you have to lay that to rest. And a lot of times that can be really difficult because when you've identified yourself with something for so long, it's hard to let that go because you feel like that's your sense of identity. You feel like if I acknowledge that this person that I have claimed to be this entire time is not me, then where does that leave me? It leaves you feeling confused. It leaves you feeling like you don't know yourself. And it leaves you feeling lost because it's almost like, well, where do I go from here? And after reflecting, I realized that there is so much beauty in the unknown. Past your fears, your traumas, your labels, there is so much beauty in the unknown. There is so much beauty in not knowing yourself because it's almost like a mental reset. You allow yourself to start at square one, just like how a baby would. Before the world decides to put their labels onto you, tell you what you can and can't do, who you are, what you're not, they have such a clean mental slate that it would allow them to be whoever they truly feel like they can be without any limiting beliefs, without any self-doubt. But the most important thing that you have is the curiosity of discovery. You allow yourself to try out new things, create different experiences. And I think there's so much beauty in that because at the end of the day, you're the one that's in control of creating your own reality. There is no blockages. There isn't anyone in your ear telling you you can't do this and you can't do that. And if you have a person like that, you need to remove them from your life. But there's just so much beauty in raw self-discovery, truly getting to know yourself at the core without fear of judgment, without over-pedestalizing people and their expectations of you, without allowing people's expectations of you to drive you to make decisions. You allow yourself to make your own decisions that you see best fit for yourself because at the end of the day, you are the one creating your reality. No one else should have a hand in how you decide you want to live your life. And with you removing society's expectations of you, but also the pressure that you put on yourself to fit in society, you allow yourself to try out different things, try out different hairstyles, try out different wardrobes, try out different hobbies. Go and put yourself in new spaces. Travel if you can. Read different books. Get out your comfort zone. And just tap into the person that you could be because you are a blank slate. Tap into the best version that aligns with you, that will make you feel most fulfilled inside. Because if there's one thing that I realized at a really young age, and it's being proven time and time again, especially with social media, money does not buy your happiness. Money buys you comfort. Money buys you experiences, but all of those are temporary. At the end of the day, in my opinion, true happiness comes from internal fulfillment. It comes from having a strong sense of self-perception, of self-assurance, of self-acceptance, without feeling the need to try to mold yourself into something that you're not to please other people. There's a level of freedom that you feel to just be able to show up and accept yourself and to know that you are worthy just as is, without the material items, without feeling the need to get dolled up, without feeling the need to be the most accepted. As long as you feel all of that within yourself, that is true happiness. Because at the end of the day, if you're able to stand in front of the mirror and strip yourself of everything that people deem to be valuable in society, can you still look at yourself and feel valuable? Can you still look at yourself and say, I'm worth it, I see the beauty in myself, and not feeling like you're lacking because you don't have the things that people deem to make you valuable? I think that is true happiness. So if you ever feel lost, if you ever feel like you don't know where to go in life, get excited about that. And I'm not saying this to be naive or in a very happy-go-lucky way. However, stop putting so much pressure on yourself. Stop focusing so far into the future, and allow yourself to be in the present moment and truly be grateful for the moment that you're in. Learn how to find the beauty in your present moment. And sometimes things might be tough. Sometimes life does throw us curveballs. But I'm a person that doesn't believe in coincidences. I'm a person that believes that things happen for a reason. I feel like it's so important to really get in the mindset of things are not always going to be up all the time. Sometimes things are going to be down, but in those down moments, of course, allow yourself to feel the feelings that you're feeling, but also learn to assure that things are not always going to stay down. And this is just the laws of the universe. Anything that goes down must come back up. When you're at the bottom, the only other place to go is up. So allow yourself to ride the wave of life. Allow yourself to be in flow. Allow yourself to experience things as they come, and allow yourself to be open to new experiences, to new opportunities, and create beautiful memories for yourself. Don't allow fear to hold you back in life. Don't allow your doubts to hold you back in life. When you believe in yourself enough to know that I can do this if I put my mind to it, you're going to achieve the goal. And if you set into your mind that you're not going to be able to do something, you're already setting yourself up to not go as hard because you're already doubting yourself. So just learn to take life as it comes and be open to everything that life has to offer. Everything is not going to be perfect all the time. Everything may not be how you want it to go all the time, but in every moment there's always something to learn. There's always something to gain from the experience. So learn to find gratitude in every moment. Learn to be appreciative of the life that you have. Be grateful that you're given the opportunity every day to experience another day of life. We never know when we're going to leave this earth, so why not make every second count? And be in good spirits. Don't allow life's negativity to hold you down for so long. Try to keep your energy and your frequency as high as possible. That way you can truly find the beauty in life. If you see a beautiful sunset, to even if you see a little spider on the wall and it's just like, oh hey there little guy, learn to just be light. Allow yourself to be light. Allow yourself to just live